Stop eating avocados like this after 60. That's right. Because while most people think avocados are the ultimate superfood, creamy, heart-healthy, full of good fats, there are 5 common mistakes that quietly turn this fruit into a hidden danger, especially as the body changes with age. Today we're going to reveal those 5 mistakes, why they matter, and what you can do instead to protect your health, your circulation, and even your brain. Now, let me start with a promise. By the end of this video, you'll see avocados in a completely new light. You'll understand how something so healthy can sometimes backfire, and more importantly, how to keep enjoying them safely while making your body stronger. The first mistake is eating too much at once. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fat, which is great for your heart, but that fat is still very calorie-dense. Just one large avocado can pack more than 300 calories and 30 grams of fat. And here's the problem. As metabolism slows down with age, the body doesn't burn through that fat as quickly. Instead, it can contribute to weight gain, belly fat, and increased strain on the heart. Picture this. You slice an avocado, spread it across toast, add some to a salad, and then mash more into guacamole for dinner. By the end of the day, you've eaten 2 or 3 avocados without even realizing it. That's nearly 1,000 extra calories, almost half of what many people should eat in a day. So the mistake isn't the avocado itself, it's forgetting that portion size still matters, even with healthy foods. But portion size is just the beginning. The second dangerous mistake is combining avocado with the wrong foods. Many people love pairing avocado with processed bread, chips, or even mayonnaise in spreads. But here's the hidden risk. Those combinations turn a healthy fat into a metabolic trap. When you pair avocado with refined carbs and processed oils, blood sugar spikes higher, fat storage accelerates, and inflammation increases. Over time, this undermines the very benefits you wanted from eating avocado in the first place. Imagine your arteries trying to stay clear and flexible, only to be flooded with sticky sugars and trans fats alongside that avocado. It's like washing your car and then driving it straight into a mud puddle. The benefit gets wiped away instantly. Now let's move to the third mistake, ignoring ripeness. An underripe avocado is hard and bitter, but an overripe one hides a silent threat, mold toxins. When the flesh turns brown or stringy, when you notice dark streaks inside, that avocado is already breaking down. Mold can release compounds called mycotoxins, which are harmful to your liver and gut. And here's the problem. Many people over 60 already have more sensitive digestion, slower liver metabolism, or medications that stress the liver. Eating overripe avocado, even just a little, can add unnecessary toxicity. So the lesson here is simple. If your avocado looks suspicious, don't risk it. Freshness is not just about taste, it's about safety. The fourth mistake is eating avocado at the wrong time of day. This one surprises most people. Avocado's healthy fats take time to digest, and eating it too close to bedtime can interfere with sleep quality. When your body is busy digesting heavy fats late at night, it delays deep sleep cycles. And deep sleep is when your brain clears away toxins, when your memory consolidates, when your body repairs muscle. So if you're eating avocado at dinner or as a late-night snack, you may be trading tomorrow's energy for tonight's flavor. The better strategy is to enjoy avocado earlier in the day, at breakfast or lunch, so your body has time to use that fuel for energy, not struggle with it during rest. And finally, the fifth mistake, thinking avocado is enough on its own. Yes, it's nutrient-dense, but no single food can do everything. Avocados don't provide enough protein for muscle preservation, they lack certain vitamins like B12 and D, and they can't replace the fiber variety you get from vegetables and whole grains. Too many people rely on avocado as their one superfood and neglect the diversity the body needs. The result? Nutritional gaps that slowly weaken immunity, muscle, and circulation. Avocado should be part of the orchestra of your diet, not the only instrument playing. So let's put this all together. The 5 mistakes to avoid: eating too much, pairing with processed foods, ignoring ripeness, eating too late at night, and treating avocado as a complete solution. Avoiding these mistakes doesn't mean avoiding avocado. Quite the opposite. It means unlocking its true power. Now imagine this. You slice open a perfectly ripe avocado in the morning, scoop out a portion, and combine it with whole grain toast, eggs for protein, and leafy greens for antioxidants. You eat it slowly, savoring the creaminess, knowing that this meal is fueling your heart, your brain, and your muscles all at once. By midday, your energy feels steady, your focus sharp, and your digestion calm. That's the avocado done right. The bottom line is this: avocado can either work for you or against you. The difference lies in the details, in how much, what you combine it with, when you eat it, and whether you keep variety in your diet. Stop making these 5 mistakes, and avocado will become not just a tasty fruit, but a powerful ally in your journey of health and longevity. And remember, the little choices you make each day, the size of your portion, the ripeness of your food, the timing of your meals, those small decisions are what shape your future strength, tonight, tomorrow, and for years to come. Let's dig deeper into these 5 mistakes, because each one hides a story most people have never been told. Think about the first mistake: eating too much at once. Why does this matter so much after 60? Because the metabolism that once burned through calories like a roaring fire is now more like glowing embers. The body becomes less efficient at processing excess energy, and when those extra calories aren't burned, they settle quietly as fat around the waist and organs. And belly fat isn't just cosmetic, it's biologically active. It releases inflammatory chemicals, puts pressure on the liver, and weakens insulin sensitivity. So every extra scoop of avocado, as innocent as it seems, can quietly add fuel to this fire. Here's the shocking part. Research shows that even a 200-calorie daily surplus, the equivalent of just half an avocado, can lead to nearly 20 pounds of weight gain in a year, if not balanced. And that weight doesn't just make movement harder, it increases risk for diabetes, joint pain, and even certain cancers. Suddenly, just one more avocado looks very different. Now the second mistake: pairing avocado with the wrong foods. Most people never realize how combinations change the way nutrients behave inside the body. On its own, avocado is anti-inflammatory, but when you pile it onto processed bread, fried chips, or smear it with mayonnaise, you trigger the opposite response. Blood sugar rises sharply, the pancreas struggles, insulin surges, and fat gets stored more aggressively. Here's the mini cliffhanger. Did you know that eating avocado with the wrong carbs can nearly double your insulin response compared to eating avocado alone? This is why so many people who think they're re-eating healthy guacamole and chips wonder why they feel sluggish after. It's not the avocado, it's the trap it was served with. The solution? Combine avocado with whole foods like tomatoes, beans, or eggs, so it works in harmony with your body, not against it. Now let's pause on the third mistake: ignoring ripeness. This is one most people laugh off until they understand the science. When avocados become overripe, dark streaks form inside. Those streaks aren't just bruises, they can be signs of fungal growth, and fungi release toxins that stress your gut and liver. Picture your liver like a water filter, constantly cleaning the blood. Over time, if that filter gets clogged with toxins, it can't do its job. That means harmful byproducts linger longer in your body, increasing fatigue, lowering immunity, and even impacting memory. And here's the unsettling truth: many people eat overripe avocado without realizing it, because they don't want to waste food. But saving a few dollars at the expense of your liver is never worth it. When in doubt, throw it out. Mistake number 4: eating avocado too late at night. Why does timing matter so much? Because digestion and sleep are linked more tightly than most people realize. Heavy fats eaten close to bedtime delay stomach emptying. That means instead of entering deep sleep, your body diverts energy toward digestion. And without deep sleep, the brain's nightly cleaning system, called the glymphatic system, can't do its work. Toxins like beta amyloid, which build up during the day, aren't cleared efficiently. Over years, this process is linked to higher risk of memory decline and even dementia. So think of it this way: eating avocado too late is not just keeping your stomach busy, it could be robbing your brain of its nightly repair cycle. That's a price far too high for a midnight snack. And now the 5th mistake: thinking avocado is enough. This one might be the most dangerous of all. Why? Because it creates a false sense of security. People think, I eat avocado every day, so I'm covered. But nutrition doesn't work like that. Muscles still need protein. Bones still need vitamin D and calcium. Red blood cells still need iron and B12. And the gut still needs fiber variety. Avocado is wonderful, but it's only one chapter in the book of health. Imagine playing a symphony with only one instrument. No matter how beautiful that instrument is, the music will always feel incomplete. That's exactly what happens when someone leans too heavily on one food. The key to real longevity isn't obsession with one superfood. It's diversity, balance, and timing. Now let's shift gears. Because the exciting part of this story is no tea about what goes wrong. It's about what happens when you get it right. Picture this. You wake up in the morning, slice open a perfectly ripe avocado, and scoop out just 1/3. You place it on whole grain toast, add a drizzle of olive oil, maybe some fresh tomatoes, or even pair it with an egg for protein. You sit down to eat. The sun is streaming through the window, and your body feels nourished, steady, calm. By mid-morning, your blood sugar is stable, your energy is even, your focus sharp. You've not only avoided mistakes, you've turned avocado into a tool for strength, clarity, and vitality. And here's the bigger message. Avocado is a symbol. It reminds us that health is not about perfection. It's about awareness. It's about knowing when to say that's enough, when to throw away food that's gone bad, when to pair wisely, and when to eat with timing in mind. It's about respect for your body, your energy, and your future. Because here is the truth. Every bite you take is either feeding your strength or stealing from it. And the choices you make today, whether with avocado or any food, are writing the story of your tomorrow. Let us take a deeper look at the very first mistake: eating too much avocado at once. On the surface, it seems harmless. After all, it's not a fried snack or a sugary dessert. But here's the trap. Avocados are calorie-dense, and as metabolism slows down with age, the body doesn't handle those calories the same way. Picture a furnace in your home when it's brand new. It burns fuel fast, keeping the house warm with ease. That's the metabolism in youth. But as the years go by, the furnace becomes less efficient. It still works, but it no longer burns fuel as quickly. That's what happens inside your body after 60. Extra calories from those extra slices of avocado don't get burned away. They get stored, mostly as belly fat. And belly fat isn't just padding, it's biologically active tissue. It sends inflammatory signals into your bloodstream, stressing your heart, your liver, and even your brain. And here is something few people realize. Weight gain from healthy foods often sneaks up more quietly than from junk foods. Because it doesn't feel like indulgence, people don't keep track. You don't feel guilty about avocado toast the way you might about cookies. But the calorie impact is the same. That's why balance is so crucial. 1/3 of an avocado is enough to deliver nutrients and healthy fats without tipping the calorie scale. Anything more than that, day after day, becomes fuel your slower metabolism can't keep up with. And over time, that excess takes its toll. Now let's revisit the second mistake: pairing avocado with the wrong foods. This one is especially important because food doesn't act alone. Think of nutrients as teammates. On their own, they each have strengths, but when they play together, they either help or hinder each other. Avocado paired with whole vegetables and lean protein, that's teamwork. But avocado with processed bread or chips, that's sabotage. Here is a fascinating fact. When healthy fats like those in avocado are eaten with refined carbs, the fat acts like a sponge, soaking up sugar from the bloodstream and storing it more efficiently as body fat. The result? Blood sugar spikes higher and crashes harder, leaving you hungrier and more fatigued than before. This is why someone can eat guacamole with chips and feel tired afterward, even though avocado alone should have provided steady energy. It's not the avocado that caused the crash, it's the company it kept. So the next time you're tempted to pair avocado with white bread or fried snacks, pause and ask yourself, is this combination nourishing me or draining me? The third mistake, ignoring ripeness, has a hidden danger that goes far beyond taste. When an avocado turns overripe, The soft brown streaks aren't just unappealing, they're signals that the fruit has begun to spoil at a microscopic level. Mold spores can form inside, even if you don't see them clearly. And mold produces toxins that challenge your liver and digestive system. Your liver is already your body's hardest working organ, filtering blood 24 hours a day. But when you add extra toxins through spoiled food, it's like pouring muddy water through a filter that's already strained. Over time, this increases the load on your detox system. And here's the cliffhanger. Did you know that mold toxins don't just affect the liver? They can also disrupt brain function, contributing to brain fog, poor focus, and fatigue. This means one careless bite of an overripe avocado isn't just unpleasant. It may ripple through your entire system. That's why the rule is simple. If the flesh is brown, stringy, or sour smelling, throw it out. Freshness is non-negotiable. Now, the fourth mistake, eating avocado too late at night, connects directly to sleep, which is one of the most powerful healers of the human body. When you sleep, your body shifts into repair mode. Muscles rebuild, your immune system resets, your brain clears toxins. But when digestion is still working hard on a heavy meal, those repair processes are delayed. Avocado, with its rich fats, digests slowly. Eat it close to bedtime, and instead of slipping into deep restorative sleep, your body diverts energy to your stomach. You may not notice it in the moment, but over time, poor quality sleep chips away at memory, mood, and physical strength. This is why timing matters. The same food that energizes and protects you during the day can quietly drain you if eaten at night. And then comes the fifth mistake, relying on avocado as a one-food solution. This is where health myths often lead us astray. No single food can cover all nutritional needs. Avocado doesn't provide protein to maintain muscle, it lacks vitamin B12 to support nerve function, and it doesn't have enough vitamin D to strengthen bones. When people put all their faith in one food, they unknowingly create gaps. And those gaps add up to weakness, fatigue, and vulnerability. Think of it like building a house with only bricks but no cement, no wood, no roof. Avocado is a brick, a strong one, but you still need the rest of the materials. That's why diversity in diet is the real secret to longevity. Now let's pause for a moment and imagine what happens when these mistakes are avoided. Instead of overeating, you enjoy the perfect portion. Instead of pairing avocado with processed bread, you combine it with colorful vegetables, beans, or salmon. Instead of ignoring ripeness, you choose only the freshest fruits. Instead of eating it late at night, you savor it during the day when your body needs fuel. And instead of treating it as your only superfood, you let it play its role in a symphony of healthy choices. The difference? Instead of draining your energy, avocado now boosts it. Instead of adding hidden risks, it delivers protection. Instead of being a silent burden on your body, it becomes a silent partner in your longevity. That is the true power of eating avocado wisely. Let us stay with the first mistake, eating too much avocado, because this single habit can ripple into multiple health concerns. Beyond weight gain, overconsumption of avocado can actually raise triglycerides in some people. Triglycerides are a form of fat that circulate in the blood. When they climb too high, they stiffen arteries, slow blood flow, and increase the risk of heart disease. What's striking is that many people eat avocados thinking they are automatically protecting their heart, not realizing that too much fat, even the healthy kind, can overload the system. It's like pouring too much oil into an engine. Instead of running smoothly, it begins to sputter and clog. Moderation is the key, and here's a practical image to hold on to. Slice an avocado into 3 parts. One slice for breakfast, another slice perhaps as part of a salad, and leave the last for the next day. That simple division is the difference between healing your heart and quietly burdening it. Now the second mistake, pairing avocado with the wrong foods, carries another hidden twist. It's not just refined carbs that spoil the benefits. Processed meats like bacon, often paired with avocado in sandwiches, bring along nitrates and saturated fat. Together, they create a dangerous cocktail that stresses blood vessels. Remember, the blood vessels are your life's highways. They deliver oxygen and nutrients to every corner of your body, including your brain. But processed meats inflame the inner lining of those vessels. Combine that with heavy carb loads, and instead of arteries that flow freely, you end up with vessels that stiffen and narrow. This is where the irony lies. The very food people choose to protect their heart ends up partnered with foods that accelerate heart disease. So the lesson is clear. The company your food keeps is as important as the food itself. The third mistake, ignoring ripeness, goes deeper than most realize. Avocado flesh that's past its prime doesn't just lose flavor, it loses nutrients. Vitamin C, for instance, degrades rapidly as the fruit overripens. That's critical because vitamin C helps build collagen, the protein that keeps your skin firm and your joints strong. Without enough vitamin C, skin sags more quickly and joints feel stiffer. So when you eat an overripe avocado, you are not just risking mold. You are missing out on the vitality the fruit was meant to give you. Imagine biting into that brown-flecked avocado, thinking you're fueling your body, but instead you're taking in less nutrition and more toxicity. That simple choice shapes your body's repair capacity. Now, mistake 4, eating avocado too late at night, deserves an even closer look. Sleep is when your body performs miracles. Growth hormone, sometimes called the youth hormone, surges at night to repair muscles and tissues. But when digestion is still busy, growth hormone is suppressed. That means your muscles don't rebuild as effectively, your skin doesn't regenerate as well, and your energy the next day is dulled. Eating avocado late becomes more than a sleep issue. It's a repair issue. Think of it this way. Every night you either allow your body and its repair crew to work without interruption, or you keep them waiting while the kitchen is still busy. And every night you delay that repair, your body falls a little further behind. Finally, mistake 5, relying solely on avocado, carries perhaps the biggest risk of all: complacency. Believing that one food is a silver bullet leads to neglect of others. For example, avocado provides potassium, which is fantastic for blood pressure. But it doesn't provide magnesium in meaningful amounts, and magnesium is equally vital for keeping blood pressure stable and calming the nervous system. Avocado has vitamin K, important for bone health, but it lacks vitamin D, the key to calcium absorption. Without diversity, gaps open, and those gaps weaken the very systems you're trying to protect. Here's the cliffhanger. Did you know that dietary diversity is one of the strongest predictors of longevity? In studies of the longest-lived people on Earth, it's not one superfood that defines their diet. It's the variety of fresh, whole foods. Avocado plays a role, but only as part of a larger orchestra. Now imagine life when these mistakes are avoided. Your arteries stay flexible and strong, blood flows freely, your brain receives steady oxygen, your muscles rebuild more efficiently at night, because your sleep is undisturbed by heavy digestion. Your liver is spared the burden of mold toxins, allowing it to keep filtering your blood like a pristine water system. And your diet feels abundant, not limited, because avocado is no longer a crutch, it's a complement. Visualize this. You're preparing lunch. Instead of white bread, you choose whole grain. You spread a third of a perfectly ripe avocado, add slices of tomato, leafy greens, and a sprinkle of seeds. Maybe you add a piece of grilled salmon on the side. You sit down, take your first bite, and feel not just satisfaction but a kind of reassurance. This is food that loves you back. It fuels you without dragging you down. It restores instead of depletes. And when you finish, you feel lighter, sharper, stronger. That's the power of eating wisely. And here's the bigger takeaway. Food is never neutral. Every bite is either healing you or harming you. The avocado is not the hero or the villain, it's a partner. How you treat it, how you portion it, how you combine it, how you time it, that's what makes the difference between vitality and vulnerability. So let's bring this full circle. Avocados are not your enemy. In fact, they can be one of the most nourishing foods you eat after 60, if you enjoy them the right way. The danger lies not in the avocado itself, but in the mistakes that slowly chip away at your health without you even noticing. Too much, too late at night, paired with the wrong foods, eaten when spoiled or relied upon as your only superfood, these are the habits that can quietly weaken the very systems you want to protect. But here's the good news. The same avocado, enjoyed mindfully and in balance, can become a powerful ally. It can support your heart, your brain, your blood vessels, your joints, and your skin. It can keep your muscles fueled, your blood pressure steady, and your energy vibrant. The difference is simply in awareness. The difference is in how you choose to eat it. Every meal is a chance to invest in your future self. Every small change you make, choosing a slice instead of a whole fruit, combining it with leafy greens instead of bacon, saving it for daytime instead of bedtime, adds up to years of stronger health, sharper thinking, and better quality of life. Think of your body as the most important home you will ever live in. What you put inside determines how well it protects you, how comfortable you feel, and how long it lasts. So the next time you cut open that creamy green fruit, remember, you hold more than just food in your hands. You hold the choice between habits that heal and habits that harm. And if you choose wisely, your avocado will serve as more than a snack. It will become a symbol of balance, a reminder that health is built not on extremes, but on mindful, consistent choices over time. Your health is not an accident. It is not determined by age alone. It is shaped by what you do today and tomorrow and the day after that. Avocados can absolutely be part of your story of longevity and strength, but only if you eat them with wisdom. Take care of your body. It is the only place you have to live.